Hello fellow YouTubers, it is Liamera, and today I wanted to make a quick video talking about why Noelle is not Orlea's best partner. The first thing to note is there are only 5 controllers partners available, so we don't have a ton of options in the first place, but let's take a quick look at what Noelle gives. So Noelle gives this Hymn of Blessing effect, increasing her damage, her shield gain and heal of her retained cards by 15%. And it also deals additional damage. So at the end of the turn, you deal fixed damage, 15% for each retained card. And in general, you're going to be retaining 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 cards. So like best case scenario, this is 75% fixed damage. But that's not going to be a ton of damage to other enemies. I haven't had the opportunity to pull Noelle yet and try her out, but other players that have said the damage is very underwhelming. Between all of this, that's basically your standard, hey, your cards are a little bit better, and also you deal some damage. And then her eco skill activates the retain effect of all cards. In my opinion, both the other options, like the free-to-play option and the slightly pay-to-play option, are both much better. So we'll go through talking about that real quick. So the first is Nyx. And Nyx offers a lot of what Noelle has, but just better. So Nyx has increased combatant's HP and healing. So both the HP and her healing for all of her cards by 8%. And then also, Nyx is one of the only characters that can buff other allies, which is what Orlea is kind of shoehorned into doing at this point. And so putting Nyx on keeps Orlea in that supportive type of playstyle. Nyx is basically the best in slot for every controller because not only because of this buff to allies for each turn as soon as you draw a card, but also because her ego skill allows her to draw cards. The ability here, this is a little expensive at 4 ego points, but the ability to discard 3 and then draw 4 is a crazy benefit, especially for a unit like Yuki or a unit like Renault who wants to get throughput on their decks, but in general this is just a really strong card. So Nyx is the best in slot, and if you're playing free to play, Alyssa's okay. Alyssa gives some extra defensive stats and a little bit of morale, but this is kind of a mixed like healing and it's a defensive and offensive ego skill. I don't like these combination ego skills, but if you're free to play, the best is Arwen. Now again, I haven't spent much on this game, but I also don't have Arwen at this point. But the nice thing about Arwen is she has a fully defensive ego skill, so it's not like this this combo thing that the other girl had, but more importantly, she has this defensive damage reduction, so that every time you're attacked, you take less damage. So even though her base stats would be slightly worse than Noelle, I would go with Arwen just about every single time that you can for Orlea, because right now the main function of Orlea in a team comp is shoehorned into the vulnerable build, where she tries to stack vulnerable as much as possible with her softies and proc it as much as possible on all enemies. Can be very strong in a supportive role, but right now I just want to point out that right now you probably don't want Noelle. I don't know if they're going to change that. Noelle is probably the only one that's really nobody wants. The supposed best in slot partner is just not best in slot for Orlea. So that's all I wanted to share today, and I hope you guys are enjoying the game.